Hartford, Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Judicials' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UConn's offense will come out first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in it. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
On the move, it's Flowers. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Finds his man, it's Johnson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
This UConn offense really has it going. The give to the back. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
They'll try the run. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last
play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Gets it out quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The option look. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. They got 0 push up front and they stopped him in the backfield.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UConn offense goes back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Back to throw, it's McDonald. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. It's Johnson. Gets away from one. He's got space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
This UConn offense really has it going. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Fareed. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's McDonald. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over UTEP. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Judicials with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
UConn going back to work on offense. They put points on the board on a couple of drives, but now they'd like to stick one in the end zone. Makes the grab down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Flowers. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Gets the back moving. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option, he'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Hines is tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's McDonald. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Judicials. And they turn it into a defensive score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UConn offense goes back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. To throw, it's McDonald. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, you do not see a lot of big men with the ability to run like that defensive end did right there. The offense trying to trick him, trying to get the quarterback to the perimeter of the field, but just big man chasing down little man and getting to him quickly. That was impressive.
Man, this offense has got it all wrong, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And he got it, but that thing was spitting and sputtering by the time it found its way into the right corner. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. UConn quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Hauls it in. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Huskies are on the move. On the move. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the right side. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UConn!
And this offense has really responded after last week. Last week, man, the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road and win. Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 28 over Ball State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. UConn going back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air, it's McDonald. Quarterback now breaking the field. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. UConn quick to the line. Running the red zone. It's Flowers. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's a heat. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The pitch. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Goes to the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll ride his man on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They've been running it, but now the pass. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the run. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. To the air, it's McDonald. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're in defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they're after him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter and they're still getting sacks.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's McDonald. Caught over the middle, it's Harper. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the draw. Fights off a defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The give to the back. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.